Hello there and welcome back to yet another episode. So what I'd like to do today is I've been looking at this sort of area and where we want to go with this. It feels super empty. So I'd like to spend a little bit of time to put some more or focus on the aesthetics, and then B, I'd also like to, I think we've talked about this in the previous episode as well, that there's quite a lot of beavers in this district. We've got about 200 beavers here, plus another 100 pots as well, so 300 is quite a lot. I think I might be mistaken, but if I'm not mistaken, then a population of about 100, whether it's beavers, pots, or yeah, those are the two only options. But that's the kind of the amount we'd like to have in an area, if possible. Okay, so a few things I'd like to do in here. Fortunately, we already have a district, so that's good. Then yeah, the second thing I'll probably start doing here is I'd love to have some more like trees and greenery, and it is a lovely riverbank in here, and if we could bring some plantations here, I think that could be and would be our goal. So the one of the things we already started sort of placing down was the blueprint, how can we direct some of that water on this side, and I think we have access already, which is great. All we are going to do now is just make sure all of this stuff here is prioritized. So here we go, this one here as well, just gonna let them climb down here, destroy or take out this perch over here, and then we can place down some levees in its place. I don't think we can do anything here right now, no we cannot. And then as soon as it's done, we can release some water. Now the question is, I don't know if we should or want to raise it any higher, but we could if we wanted to. I think for now we're just going to give them a little bit more access. Actually, that doesn't make sense. We've got the ladder here already, so we're fine. We could probably raise you till about here, and then probably want you there as well, and then these bits, and yeah, just to make sure it's not gonna fall down, we shall have what is it? Those levee pieces, just like so. Okay, cool. So that's gonna take a little bit of time, of course. What else can we do is we can slowly start building out those roads through here. So this one here is going to cross over the trains, make sure the pots are nice and safe in this area. Then we can expand the stairs, give them access to the bridge here as well. Okay, so that's lovely. Now in terms of connectivity over here, I don't think they really need to be on these sides, but we definitely want to climb up from here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much how we want to go. Alright, here we go. Right now, yes, the roads are going to be a little bit boring. Straight across is what we'll do. And then let's just climb down for a little bit. There's a few things we can achieve here. So, here we go. Here's the ladders. Then I was looking at this sort of river here as well and how we want to do things. I think at the top, just to ensure we have enough water for some of the longer droughts as well, it would be cool if we could raise this area a little bit. So yeah, making sure that the river is about 2 layers or 2 levels deep at all times. So okay, so here's a little bit over here, and without making this too sort of boxy over here. One more second, let's grab a couple of those levees. Okay, so here we go. Right. So you are gonna go something like this, I think. Okay, and then we're just gonna keep it simple as well. Right, you cannot go here. We can do a levee. Yeah, definitely don't want to flood the colony. Well, not the colony, the mine, I mean. And as soon as you're done, I think we should be pretty good in here. Then the next one, I think, in terms of priorities, if you guys could please make sure we focus on you first. Alright, so here's these bits, and then we have to sort of go and block these bits in here as well. Now I am going to leave them the access to downstairs, however, yep, definitely need you guys to climb over to this side, and let's have a look. I think we need one more over here, and now we should be all good. All right, very lovely. How are things over here? So we're almost in place. Those levees should actually not be the priority. It's we need to climb down first. Fortunately, I mean, if we delete you, we could maybe start pumping some of that water through here already. Well, it's gonna take a little bit of time for the for the bots to complete all this. So what we could also do, whilst we are waiting for connections and whatnot, we can also start building up on, well, from this side. Yep, we can't connect you, but that's fine. Okay, so that should sort of solve our water retention problems. Then over here we already have some clean water coming down, so that's great. Let me have a look as well. Okay, so it seems we have a bit of a drop in here. So why don't we give you a couple of dams? Okay, just like so. A few more over here, and that should be quite nice. Now it sort of feels awkward having those dams right next to the bridge over here. And maybe we should have done it differently, but I think we're just gonna leave it for the time being. It's okay. It's fine. Then, yep, that's gonna be all nice and green. Same up here as well. So, we are gonna bring the beavers a little bit closer. Let's have a look. So this is gonna be... Actually, I have a feeling that we might not need these ones. Yep, there's gonna be a walk across this area. And then what we are actually going to do... Let me grab these levees from here as well. So somewhere around here is where we shall have... Now this might be a little bit problematic, perhaps. Okay, let's see what happens. We might have a few floods. However, I'd like to give this a try. I don't think the river sort of volume over here is too strong. Okay, so here we go. Right. You guys are probably going to complain about the access again. So a couple of platforms on either side. Let you guys climb through as well. Okay, lovely. So here we go. Now one needs to be on the higher level. So I'm gonna remove this here real quick as well. A little bit high priority, and hopefully we can remove this very soon. You are saying, oh, of course. Right. Let's get this done here as well, because didn't really have the access before, but I think we are, and we should be good. In terms of climbing down from here, I might do a bridge over here, or we just climb up from here. Alright, so there we go. It's kind of interesting. They've not really built anything just yet, so I just quickly want to check what's going on. I believe we should have a few builders, so you guys are just sat over here. In terms of resources, okay, we have everything. Oh, I see. Completely missed this over here. We didn't have the access that we were hoping to have, but yep, everything should be accessible again. They should be able to build it all. And quick check over here, how are things? Okay, very lovely. Few levies over here as well. Increase the priority, and I think... Okay, so let's give this a try. Let's see what happens. There's a bit of water. Oh, of course, we are gonna need one of those blocks in here. Increase the priority, let you guys go through this side, and we are gonna do... Okay, here we go. That's all improved. Highest priority, speed you up a little bit, and... Okay. So the levees are in place. Oh dear, okay. Fortunately, this guy was a bot. If that was a beaver, we probably have a couple of unhappy ones. There's a bit more flowing through this area than we expected, so let's see what are the potential effects over here. This whole area is going to flood quite heavily, and I don't think we need them climbing or going through this area. Right, you guys are complaining as well, but I think that's okay. I'm just gonna delete them for now, so we don't get those annoying notifications. Yeah, we don't really need them here, so it is okay. It should be fine if it floods here a little bit. They do still have access from this side though. But oh yeah, here it is. I mean, let's see what happens. It's fine. Let's yeah, we'll face the consequences. Oh, hold on a second. There's a couple more over here. Oh dear. Okay. Highest of priorities. Here we go. It's still gonna take a bit of time, but okay. Right. At least we spotted it pretty early on, so that's fine. You guys, you built a couple of them already. Right. I am gonna give them a little bit of extra access. Okay, so there you go. Platforms on here and this side. And in terms of roads for climbing up, I think I like to let them climb up here as well. So I guess that should probably work. Now the question is, what do we want to build or construct on this side? Or maybe plant as well. Could do some trees. I don't think we're gonna extend the industry sort of into this area. That should be just all about blocking... What is it? The water. Oh yeah, here we go. That's all blocked in now, so that's lovely. Shouldn't take too long to get rid of all this water here as well. All the bad water. And then last but not least, we do have to sort of retain it on this side as well. Okay. Should be, again, pretty easy. I just want to make sure that if there's any beavers in this area, that they're not gonna, you know, get into trouble. But I believe it should be bot only society now, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. So we're pretty fine with this as well. Now let's have a look. You guys have completed a couple of those things already. Lovely. Highest of priorities. Here we go. This one is done as well. Speed you up, and what I'll do is I'll give them a little bit of time and we'll be back very shortly. Alright, so there we go. A couple of days have passed already, and what is interesting is that I completely forgot to send any dirt in here. But what's happening right now, they've done the levees and the riverbanks are... Oh wow, here we go. They're rising a little bit, but I noticed it, I think, on time or in time, and we've just received a delivery of the well-needed resources to avoid any kind of disaster from happening. Okay, well, here they are. A couple of trains are seemingly stuck over here as well for some reason. Why are you not moving? Okay, he decided to move eventually, so that's good. And yeah, so the barrier is ready. Everything else seems to be working out pretty nicely here as well. Yep, there's water coming through. It sort of isn't spilling in here, and that's fine. And then what I've noticed with the river here as well, it seems to be flowing pretty nicely. It doesn't flood too much, maybe just a little bit. And I mean, we might even be able to control it perhaps. I mean, it is a pretty narrow path over here. Oh yeah, that's only 2 wide. Okay, interesting. So I mean, we're not really developing into this area just yet, so maybe it's okay the way it is right now. And as soon as you get done as well, you're a bit too far. Okay, that's fine. Totally understandable. Question is, do you guys want to like hop over? Is that something we can do? Let's just have a quick look over here. Oh yes, we can. Okay, well that's pretty lovely. Then what I'll probably do here, let's hop over to this side as well. Okay, cool. And now in terms of access, so why don't you actually climb up from this side? So now we're connected. You can go all the way here. Right, let me just delete the rest of you as well. Not this one. Here we go. That one's gone. Update the roads, and then okay, maybe you can remain this way. Just kind of trying to figure out how and what we should do. Yeah, as I said before, most of this section here is going to be all about aesthetics rather than the functionality. Alright, you can climb down from this side, from that side. And interesting. So it's quite a nice little island that we have here. Just not entirely sure what exactly do we want to place it. We might even leave it a kind of industrial. I mean, next to the train tracks. Not sure if we can do it everywhere, but I'd kind of like to leave, let's see, if we go to the trees and stuff in here. Blueberries, coffee, dandelions. Oh yeah, that's a different, that's the folktales. I'd like to kind of leave it relatively empty. Okay, so maybe we'll just keep it pretty simple on both sides. A little bit in here. And in terms of trees, I think the birch trees and the oak trees are most likely ones to sort of build here. Oh, this is actually quite a lovely location here. Okay, here we go. We'll do it just one side. Let them climb over a little bit as well. We could have something up there. In terms of buildings, that's where it's going to be a little bit more interesting. Let's see, a forest there. I mean, it covers all of this area. Would we build it here? Actually, yeah, let's build you right over here. Then we kind of like block the train tracks as well, which I guess increases the safety by a little bit. Not sure about the people working in this forester hut, but you know what, we're kind of okay. Alright, so here we go, we got the road connectivity done now as well. Hopefully we can get this all completed. It's a little slow, but we should be fine. Okay, so we also said that this is going to be all the oak trees now, isn't it? This road is kind of weird in here now, isn't it? Yep, I think it's still the leftovers of our previous plans. Alright, so here we go, a couple of oak trees as well. Oh, actually, same over here. Well, I think there's quite a nice opportunity to... Well, it might be a little bit weird. Oh, yeah, this one needs to be a little bit longer. Okay, so here we go. Let's put... let me swap this around, actually, because this one's already extended from the land. What happened here? Oh, yeah, we've completed this corner now. Okay, lovely. That means we're going to hold a lot more water. It's going to stay green for a little bit longer as well. And now, in terms of access on this side, not going to need all this, and I'm hoping to change you around as well. The question will be... Oh yeah, these roads will not be needed. You can go from here. That's going to be connected. You can go here. So I reckon... Let me grab this again. I think we can, yeah, delete all these roads from this side. You don't have to climb up. Okay, no one's going to be stuck, so that's all good as well. And all we really have to do in here... I mean, most of it's going to be forest. Now, the only problem we might have later is when it comes to harvesting. Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue. But what I could also do is I might leave a bit of a gap in here. You can climb down from this side, and the same can happen on there. This side, okay, so a little bit longer. Maybe we just place you like so. Okay, here we go. And then the rest is... I think we've thought about most of the stuff that we have to think about. So, okay, yeah, lots of trees over here. That's gonna be our newest tree farms. And I mean, yeah, you might be right. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but hey, at least it's green. And then we can build a couple of things on the top here as well. Okay, and I mean, let me see. What if we... Okay, we're gonna try and make it a bit more random, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably gonna look better. So a bit over here, and I think on the higher levels, break this over here as well a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Slow it down. I think the beavers or the pots are pretty quick to plant everything. Okay, lovely. Here we go. And yeah, we did something similar on the other side before, our second district. And then once everything was completed, we decided and said that, actually, it all looks too beautiful and lovely, so we're not gonna harvest or cut the trees down there. Well, this time, it's gonna be different. What's going on? Oh, it's the same tree. Okay, no worries, here we go. Maybe a few more oak trees and... Right, so here we go. We can leave some of the gaps in here as well. I think that's gonna be okay. And then we'll see what we sort of build on the top levels. I don't think we need anything crazy here. We'll do just like smaller storages as well. Let's see, so trees and logs and stuff. So yeah, we can place... Well, I'm thinking where to place them, because we're gonna need the... what's it called? We're gonna need the woodworkers. What was it called again? The lumberjacks. Okay, yep, there we go. And that's gonna be exporting. What else? And the same in here as well. Okay, lovely. Well, fortunately, yep, the dams are done on this end as well, so it's all looking pretty nice and lovely now. You are saying that there's no available workers. Oh yeah, wow. We need another 6 of you. So, I mean, overall, there's quite a few. So why don't we bring in another 6? No, District 4 it is. Let's say 32. That's a nice and lovely number. Speed you up as well. We've got a couple spare ones now. Wait a second. That's a different district now, isn't it? Okay, same over here. We need another 6 at least, but we might even do... Let's bring you to 20. Okay, let's do that. So we got 5 spare ones here. 12 in total. Oh yeah, we got 4 assemblers right now, so we should be getting them left, right and center. Oh, you're complete now as well. Well, scrap metal. Yeah, we could do the efficient one, but again, our goal was to just open as many mines and keep them all operational. Alright, lovely. So that side is going to be quite effective, I feel. Now, when it comes to the other riverside, alright, I don't think we need all those roads. I mean, we can delete it in here as well, but let me see. Oak trees, that can be filled. And don't think we're going to build anything else in here, right? Okay, so what I will do, however, let me see if I can place you right about... Well, right about here is fine, and we can do a couple of flags on that side as well. For cutting down the trees eventually. And I think on this side... Well, never mind. I was just about to say that let's not make it so boring, but... Or we might make it boring. But now I changed my mind. Okay, so here we go. 2 pine trees. Yep, that's looking lovely. And few of you as well. Kind of forgot about them over here, but here we go. Okay, so in terms of trees, I'm gonna leave you guys in here. We're not gonna cut them down. And then access wise, I mean, it's a little further away. So, and yeah, we do have quite a bit of extra space in here. All right, I think that's it's quite a decent location here. Yep, you can go here as well, and then maybe, which district is this one? Oh, that is the same one we're in right now. Actually, that's not gonna go over here. Climbing over or getting through this area, well, yeah, that's a little bit tricky. We've not done a good job in managing this area here. How about... yep, they are sort of different or the same heights. Okay, so you cover sort of some of this area here. That's fine. That means we need the other one. I guess somewhere around here is probably fine. If we manage to climb over. Oh yeah, that's definitely tricky. Okay, so how about... What if we just keep it simple? This might work as well. Alright, here we go. We got the stairs. I don't really like how it's next to the train tracks, but I'll be honest, I don't want to go any higher than we have it over here. And then the other or alternative option is to go and climb over from this side. That sort of feels a little bit weird as well, because then we're up on the hills. Is it doable? It is doable. Okay, never mind. Let's place it over there. It feels kind of safer climb over, because here they're the same level as the tracks are. So knowing some of the beavers and bots that we have here, they're not the brightest. Okay, so here we go. Access to this side as well. And I think once we do the forester, the lumberjack, no, the forester. Here we go. And that is quite decent. Is it the access we require? I think very close, almost, kind of. Yep. Okay, but yeah, we can be sort of happy with this. Okay, cool. Then same thing. Not gonna try and place them next to the tracks if it's the same height. Where it isn't, it is fine. I should probably remove some of the roads in here as well, but okay, so if it's higher, I think here, yep, there we go, right about here is what we'll do, and on this side. Okay, cool. Same on this side as well. Gonna leave this space empty. I'm not gonna climb up just yet, and you can do it all the way here as well, so lovely. Alright, so there we go. We've fixed up a couple of things. I've added a few extra trees right on this middle island as well, so that's coming along pretty nicely. I've added an extra forester on this side here, just to get those trees down a little bit quicker. Where are you now? Okay, you're charging up your batteries. Well, that's okay. Right. And I think what we're lacking over here is some resources. and the resources I mean are the treated planks. So there we go. Let's try and import some into these facilities. One more and obtain. So there we go. That's kind of like a lovely little spot. So the gears, dynamites, and treated planks. Although we're not using the efficient recipe, I'd still like to have a couple here in storage just in case we might need them in the future. Okay, cool. So with the rest, we'll let them carry on with planting a few trees. But I think in terms of storages, so yep, this area, it seems to be pretty decent to increase our stockpiles a little bit. Now, the middle section is going to be kind of weird, but I think it's fine to be weird. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so you guys can sort of walk through the middle. Now, I kind of really want to place you here, but I don't want to have this sort of circular movement around this area. So, yeah, I suppose we'll leave you. Now, what are we going to be exporting from here? Or what are we going to be holding here? I guess we can do a few logs. Actually, the closest one should be a scrap metal. And then that can set to be, we can set it to supply. You guys can take a few logs in here. Yeah. Okay, let's do bottom one's logs. Top one is going to be metal. You guys are fine. And then maybe this one for the time being as well. Okay, here we go. Now, you guys are still running to the other side. So, yeah, we still have quite a bit of space that we could work with. But the thing is, right now, we're not really needing anything. Yeah, as soon as this area is done, we should be able to start moving some of you guys over. And don't get me wrong, we're not gonna remove any sort of trees in here. Trees are gonna remain. And the forest is as well. So in case the bad tide wipes out all of the trees, we can always come and rebuild the nature in here. What I'd like to do, however, is we've sort of moved into this area. So I'd like to think of it as we've restored the nature in this area. And now once it's done, we're gonna try and retreat from here a little bit. And then, yeah, we can sort of leave this alone and move our log production, I guess, over here. Or at least a section of it. Because, yeah, let's be honest, it's not going to produce and give us everything we need right now. This can sort of remain the way it is. Up on here, yep, still a little bit empty. And maybe... I mean, maybe we could have some beavers live in here as well, but it might be easier not to mix them. I think the next step, I don't know why, and I don't really know what we can build here, but this feels like a perfect or something with the cliffs and with this sort of hidden area. So maybe industry over here, and this is where we have like a massive field. So maybe, yeah, this is going to be a food production area. And I'll be completely honest, I still don't fancy this this layout that we have here. So I guess we could change you up and sort of raise this, raise the mountains and the cliffs. So what I was thinking is I could perhaps raise you by another, I'm thinking 3 levels at least, everywhere. So if I raise it on the bottom layers and levels there, I'm going to do it at the top level as well. Yep, these are my thoughts. I'm going to just leave them here for now. They're not able to really access this, so I think it's okay. We can sort of take a few episodes to think about it. And how about we... I don't think we have enough space for them to sort of sit down, chill out and do nothing. I only have 4 waiting stations, but I'm pretty certain that I have like 6 or 7 trains running around this place right now. And this might become a problem eventually, but for now I think it's okay. So yeah, we can leave everything the way they are right now. Let the bots run around, plant some more trees in here. And then in the next one, let's try and expand into a different zone for our food production to be relocated as well. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one.